I love living next to a train. It's great. You can stop now.
Just living it for
Hey guys, what's up? It's Sid and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to have another one of my college talks, and this one is going to be specifically referring to how to save money in college. I feel like the way that I was brought up, I just have always been about trying to save money and not spend it kind of cheap like that. That's why all the clothes I get are always like really on sale, and I feel like my parents kind of said like, oh, you guys don't need to have top of the line stuff or whatever, you know. But I feel like when you're in college, whether you're doing college on your own, supporting yourself 100%, or you're having your parents help, it's really good to know how to save money and to make it easier on yourself or on your parents, right? Because I know I right now am trying to save up money to buy a car, but I'm also using my money for groceries, and when I get my car I'm gonna have to like save my money for gas and car payments and car insurance, and I'm like, it's overwhelming. Like, being adult sucks sometimes, and I don't want to think about money all the time. But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna give you guys some tricks on, or some tips on how to save money while you're in college, or even when you're in high school, whatever. How to save money in college, and also kind of like ways that you can get like little bits of money here and there, like things that I've done that has helped me a little bit. The first thing that I'm going to say that's important is you need to decide whether this thing that you want to buy is important to you or not, or whether you need it or not. There's a difference between walking through the store and seeing something that you like. You're like walking through the store and you see like a pair of pants, you're like, oh my god, these are so cute, I have to have them. And then, you know, like, do you ever do that and then you buy them, you take them home, and they're just sitting in your closet and you've never worn them, or you barely even wear them? That's a waste of your money. That's money that you could have been spending on food, and when you're in college, food is really important. There's a difference between that and your bras are like falling apart. If your bras are falling apart, or you need new underwear, or your workout clothes have holes in them and stuff, like, that's different. That's something that you can find some time and money to set aside to go and look into getting new ones. If your clothes are like that, or if those things are broken or damaged, that's a whole different story. It's more justifiable to spend your money on those things. You don't necessarily have to go, and if you need workout clothes, get like $90 Nike leggings, you know, Nike Pro leggings or Nike Pro compression shorts. Like, you don't need that. There's like Target has super cute workout clothes, and Forever 21 Active is like really good for workout clothes as well. So I guess that kind of also goes with, you don't need to buy brand name things, you know. When you're successful and you're a fully fledged adult and you have money to spare, that's awesome. Like, go ahead and just kind of like do whatever you want with it. I don't care. But when you're my age, you never know when you're gonna need that money for something. A big part of this is gonna have to deal with food. So the next thing I'm gonna be talking about is eating out. It is okay to eat out sometimes. I know there's those times where you're at the library studying till 4 in the morning. You do not want to make yourself food, right? So you're gonna go to Whataburger. If you live in Texas like me, you're gonna go someplace easy and buy food. Well, even fast food adds up really fast. If you eat out for every meal, your paycheck or your money that your parents give you or whatever, it's just gonna fall out of your pockets. Like, it's crazy how much money you can spend on food. So eating out less is really important. On the opposite spectrum of that, now, okay, so you're not gonna eat out, you're gonna go to the grocery store and you're gonna buy the food that you need, right? So there are ways that you can be smart when going to the grocery store and being able to, like, that will help you save money, right? So what I like to do is write a list. I know that sounds really obvious, right? Like, gosh, yeah, I'm gonna write a list. But when you write that list, you should probably try and stick to it as closely as possible. Everyone knows, like, you're just like browsing the grocery store, and it's like, you just need toilet paper and mascara, whatever, okay? So you're going through Target. Target's the worst for this reason. And you're going through Target and you're like, okay, got my toilet paper. You're walking by like the clothing aisle, and you see like, these socks are on sale for $5. And you're like, what? These socks are only $5? these are fuzzy socks and they're really soft, like I need these. Put them in the cart, right? Then you keep going, you see something else you like, you put it in the cart. Next thing you know, you completely forgot to even buy mascara because you were just sitting there adding things to your cart, right? So if you make a list and you adhere to that list, you know that like this is the budget, like this is what you need to spend on groceries and this is how much I can get for that, then you want to try and not deviate from that list like as much as possible. I know like some people really hate like the Great Value brand or like the generic brands of things, but in certain cases it can be really good. The almond milk I get is the Great Value almond milk. It's cheaper, it tastes exactly the same. I get generic brand Rice Krispies as well because Rice Krispies is my favorite cereal because I'm plain, I guess. I don't know. Some things definitely do not taste as good when they're like generic brand, but other things, it's fine, like it's not really noticeable, and that will also help you save money. Also, depending on where you go grocery shopping, you could be able to find deals, and I know I shop at Kroger, and Kroger has their Shoppers Rewards card, which you can use for gas, which my dad uses, and then sometimes he gets $1 off like each gallon of gas, and he'll walk out paying $9 for a full tank of gas, which is amazing. So if you're like a loyal customer, then hey, like here's gas money. You also get special savings with that card that you wouldn't get if you didn't have it. So sometimes I go to the grocery store and save like $5 or $6 every time I come, and that can really add up. Something I also figured out living on my own or living in an apartment and going grocery shopping for myself, that I want to be able to just go grocery shopping once a month and get just everything I need for that month. But honestly, like it's not realistic. So I would recommend that when you go grocery shopping, you kind of just go for what you're going to need for the week. When it comes to like toiletries and stuff like that, you can buy that in bulk because it's not going to go bad. But when you're buying meat, when you're buying fruit, anything that's perishable, I've like wasted a lot of money having to throw stuff away because I didn't eat it all, and I felt really bad about it. I found that I have saved a lot more money. It feels like you're spending money more often, but it's smaller quantities. So whenever you run out of something, just make note of it and get those things, and they should normally last you about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and then I would keep going to the grocery store in that pattern of time. Because nothing is worse than buying like a big thing of grapes or like something that you thought that you were going to finish all of and you didn't, and you have to throw it away. It's really wasteful and it kind of stinks, you know? Another way that you can save money when you're in college is by budgeting how much you need to spend for the month. It's kind of hard to figure that out, especially like if you've never done it before. And I kind of just put it as like a money range value. Like this is what I want to spend on groceries each week. And the thing is that you need to stick to it, but you make a list. Like this is what I spend on groceries each month. This is what I spend for projects. This is what I spend for school each month. Like this is what I spend on myself each month. And you need to try and make sure that whatever money you aren't spending, that you're putting away for something good, for yourself, for something that you need in case you need it. It's always good to keep a cushion. If I need, this is just a random number, if I need $50 for the month, I'm gonna keep about 60 or 70 available to me to use just in case something goes wrong and I need a little cushion. Otherwise, I put everything away in savings because, I mean, again, I'm trying to save up for a car. I want to do it as fast as possible. Now getting into things that are not necessary, like food, clothes. It's okay to buy clothes or shoes or makeup. Like I bought those things while I was in college. I do, however, not just try to go willy-nilly buying things. I try to see a purpose. Like this top that I bought, can I make it work in my wardrobe? Can I just wear it with one thing, or can I wear it with a lot of things? I'm gonna try and get the things I need first, right? What I'm saying is it's okay to get clothes, you know, it's okay to still buy like leisure things for yourself. But if you do it and you are trying to save money, I would suggest like there's like a savvy way of doing it. If you guys saw my haul that I just posted, Forever 21 was having a sale, and I got that through their email lists. If you can, like, subscribe to as many email lists as you can and kind of put that all in one email, maybe that you don't use as much, and that could be like your coupon and your savings email. You go towards that email just to kind of look to see what the sales are. If you know that you are looking for a bathing suit, like let's say you have no bathing suits, and you scroll by and you see it's like 50% off swimwear, you're like, you know what, maybe I should just like browse and see if these are in my price range of what I'm willing to spend on a swimsuit. And then that way you've kind of gotten something that you've already needed and you saved money, so you didn't have to spend $40 on something, you could have spent $20 on something, right? And so what I do, is I subscribe to email lists. I also just check to see relatively when any sales are going on, and I kind of check websites that I know are in my price range. I'm also really big on this could be bad, but signing up my emails on certain websites where they're like, if you give me your email, we'll give you a coupon code for 15% off. And I'll do that and then sign up with a different email and then use that 15% off. So coupon codes are awesome, and that's why I love online shopping. Also, if you go on websites like Retail Me Not, Coupon Sherpa, there's a bunch of others. Every time I go shopping, I look up Forever 21 coupon codes, H&M coupon codes, Sephora coupon codes, whatever. And I look at all of them. Even if I don't think that they're going to apply in my cart, I apply them just to make sure. And I'd say about 80% of the time I can find a coupon that can give me at least like a 10% discount, which I love. And that's just like giving you money back, which I think is great. Also, if you're just looking for just like some staple pieces, some cheaper clothes to just intermingle with your nicer clothes, I would suggest going to wholesale websites. Their clothes are directly from China, and a lot of them are very boutique-y looking, and you can get them very you can get very fashionable clothes from there. However, I am going to give a disclaimer. You do want to be careful, because I have been royally screwed over by wholesale websites, but I've also gotten very good things from wholesale websites. Like, this is what YouTube is for. Like, research them, make sure that these websites are legit. Shein is a great website. I use it a lot for my online shopping, for my cheap stuff, and I can just get so many things for so little of a price. Again, be warned, not every object is up to the photo standards, but a lot of them I get, and I really look at the reviews and stuff before I buy them, and then when I get them, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the quality of them. Otherwise, I have a horrible story, which I will save probably for like a story time or something, about my prom dress and how screwed over I got before I knew. I just thought, I was like, this is a really good deal. Like, I'm gonna get this prom dress, and I just got gypped, basically. But that's for another time. Basically what I'm saying is be careful. Basically, in all of these things that I mentioned, what you want to do is always set a limit for yourself. Say, I do not want to go over this. You need to stick to it. That's the hardest part about saving money, is it's so easy to be like, you know what, I'm only going to spend $50 on something, and then you don't do it. You spend $100 on something, and you're like, how did this happen? And if you keep doing that, that's what adds up. It's going to be difficult at first. Always be aware of how much you're spending. Always be aware of your limits. Always make lists for everything. It just helps. It helps you keep organized, and that way you can organize your money and how you spend things, so that's awesome. Now I'm going to get into, I guess, ways you can make money when you're in college. Especially, these are things that you don't need a job to do, and it's not really a significant amount of money, but it helps here and there. The first thing, I don't know if it's available to everyone, but I don't know how I got contacted by them. But I just started receiving emails from this company called Research FM, and I downloaded their app, and they occasionally send me surveys where I listen to music and just say if I like it or not, and if I complete the survey, they give me a $5 Amazon gift card, which is great. I think I've gotten about 4 or 5 of those. That's $25 that I put towards Amazon, and whenever I need something through Amazon, like school supplies or books, that's $5 off, and that's free money. That's like 10-20 minutes for me to sit there, listen to music, and decide whether I liked it or not. So that's a really cool thing. If you could find other things like that, and if y'all know of any of that in the leave it in the comment section down below, because I would love to let everyone know about it. I also use this app that I found out about through YouTube, and I think it's called Feature Points, and it's one that actually works, where you download the apps, it says, and when you download the apps and you open them for like a minute, it gives you points, and once you get so many points, you could apply them towards Starbucks gift cards or Amazon gift cards, which is what I always go for. All that free stuff, like anything like filling out surveys. If your university ever sends you emails saying, fill out this survey and you can put in a drawing to win an iPad mini. Like, you don't lose anything from writing that survey. You just maybe have a chance of winning an iPad mini, and even if it's a small chance, I mean, like, what if you win? That'd be freaking amazing, you know? Just basically all of those, if you can find kind of a cool thing that can reward you for filling out surveys or for taking your time to do stuff, that's always really cool. And if you have really any skills that you can do, where you can do freelance work or anything, or like your friends will be like, hey, like, you're really good at making, this is like a random example, hey, you're really good at making bracelets, like, I'll pay you $5 to make me one of those bracelets that you have. You're like, sure, whatever. I know these all sound really silly, but these are all things that have kind of just like helped me get little money here and there. It's kept me from going insane, I guess. My very last tip, which I almost forgot about, is gonna sound really silly, but this is something that helps me a lot. When you pay for anything with cash and you get back change, or someone gives you change because they don't want it, like, don't give it away. That sounds really cheap, sorry. Like, I mean, you can give it to charity and stuff like that, that's good, give things to charity. But if you are just gonna like discard your change, you can keep it. And you'll be surprised that if you just put change in a jar and you just keep like occasionally putting stuff in a jar, it fills up. And you can either cash it, or I never get too much change to where I can cash it, but I always take all my quarters and go to the vending machine when I'm at school and get water bottles or snacks or something, but because then I won't have to be swiping my card, or I won't have to put dollar bills in there, and I just feel like, because I won't be like taking my change to the grocery store and spending it, so it's just money I have sitting there. So if I can use it to spend on like water bottles or things that I would buy anyways, then to me, in my head, I feel like that's me saving money. Yeah, so I don't know if this video even helps you guys out at all. I just thought that it's really important to know how to save money. Let me see, how many times have I said save money in this video? Probably 600 million times. Anyways, it's very important when you're in college. You're learning how to be an adult, you know? You just, and you don't want to struggle. But I want to help and make it as easy as possible for you guys to have like a smooth transition from high school to college, or whatever you're going to be doing in life, you know? So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And also, if you would like to, subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Thursday/Friday, which is what I decided is my new schedule of posting videos. And I would really like to know in the comment section down below if you guys have any tips or tricks on saving money that I didn't mention, because I'm always looking for ways to save money or to earn a quick dollar, right? So anyways, thank you guys for watching. The first thing that I see right here is a pair of shoes, and